Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Numythrandor, and we're continuing the Alcyon chapter. And I believe our next step is to sign up for this tournament. So, let's get underway.
Thank you all for signing up for the Spirit Envoy Championship. Due to the high number of participants, a preliminary qualifying round will be held to determine which 16 contestants will progress to the competition itself. Prior to the semifinals, all matchups will be determined by drawing lots. Please also note that there are 2 arenas, which will be randomly assigned after the draw. Do you have any questions?
Where do we go to draw lots?
Right here. After registration closes tomorrow, make your way here to draw lots for the qualifiers. I wish you all the best of luck in the competition.
Thank you. Then we'll come back tomorrow. Oh my. To think, if I had just gone and registered last time, I would have had the perfect excuse to call it quits for the day. Oh well. Foresight, or hindsight, rather, is 20/20. And foresight is simply blindness, in this case.
Lumi, Agora, how you doing? Nervous? Yeah. Great, that's the spirit.
Well, might as well get the wait done with. Alright. Now to draw lots.
Who do you think our first opponent is gonna be? Oh, I'm in hopes they aren't too strong. Aguara might need some time to ease into it.
So who will it be? Oh, I'm sorry, Ito.
Oh, the results of the draw are out. Oh, let's take a look. Your opponent is Arataki numero uno Ito. Ah, we literally just managed to get rid of him, and now you had to face him in the arena?
Looks like we won't be facing him in the finals then. Nope, we're gonna eliminate him right here.
Well, either way, it never pays to underestimate your opponent, okay? This is your first match, so be sure to make it count. I see you've been assigned to Arena 1. I'm in Arena 2. Guess I'll see you after the match. Good luck! Don't fall at the first hurdle now. We won't! Good luck to you and Lumi, too!
Alright, so... oh. I was going to ask which was which, but... there's Linnea in her spot. I'm guessing this is the arena? Nope. Start competition.
Welcome, spectators! I'm your host, Jaswava. The qualifiers are about to begin. I trust everyone has found their groupings. The contestants for this match are the Traveler and his partner, Aguara, versus Arataki numero uno Ito and his partner, Crimson Staff.
Well, this has come sooner than expected. I was hoping to face you further into the competition. Go Crimson Staff!
You can do it, Aguara! You show that beetle who's boss!
Great energy from both contestants. Now, without further ado, let the match commence.
I wonder if this will be a bit like the beetle fighting minigame. Nope. In the Spirit Envoy Championship, both contestants will command their partners in battle. The side whose HP is depleted will be disqualified from the competition. In the basic combat phase, contestants need to select attack moves for their partners based on the information they have observed. There is a counter relationship between attack moves. Using an attack that counters the opponent's can deal massive damage, while ensuring that you take no damage yourself. Oh, I see, it's a bit of a rock, paper, scissors sort of thing. In the basic combat phase, different opponents have different fighting styles. By carefully observing their movements and combining this with other observed information, you can see through certain special attacks. After a certain number of rounds have passed, or when the opponent's HP falls below a certain value, you will enter a special combat phase. Participants must make quick decisions within a limited time to command your partner to deal with sudden unexpected events. If the correct choices are made, massive damage can be dealt. Arataki Ito and his partner Crimson Staff. True to his straightforward nature, Ito favors direct combat and does not rely on feints. Use what you observe to determine your next move and win the match. Alright, so he'll be direct. Let's see. So should I go with defensive counter-strike? Oh. Oh, I see. So the answer was no. Alright, charge strike. Ooh. Quick attack then. Okay. He didn't take much damage. Preparing to parry. So should I charge attack or quick attack? Oh wait. Okay. It's a little hard to actually read. Okay, he's going for heavy. So I should do quick. Yeah, reading the diagram they give you is a little difficult. Ultimate. What now?
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You got some moves. I'll give you that. But it's gonna take more than that to defeat Ito. The Ito! It's time to unleash our show-stopping killer combo move. Ushi, Crimson Staff! Yeah, Crimson Staff. Look, I wanted to kit you out with mecha armor, but you need to bulk up first. That's why we gotta take on these tough opponents to get you strong. Ushi, you and me have crushed countless foes in our time. Now, with the three of us together, ain't no one gonna stand in our way!
Isn't this cheating? Having a companion jump in?
Finish them!
Nope. Burrow into the ground quick. Even if we can argue it's against the rules, if he hits us, he hits us.
Stop the match.
Huh?
The bull. Ushi, was it?
Yeah. Is there a problem?
You brought in outside help, that's the problem.
Arataki Ito is disqualified for fielding an additional animal companion. The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Yep, saw that coming. But, even if it was ruled, well, against the rules, illegal, in other words, I still wouldn't want Aguara to actually get hit by Ushi. So, better to have had him dodge.
Huh?
It's one animal per contestant. That's the rule. Let this be a warning to everyone.
But me, Crimson Staff, and Ushi are one. We should only count as one contestant. Hey! What? Oh, come on!
Too bad, Ito.
Sheesh, that was a close call. But you made it through the qualifiers. Paimon wonders how Linnea's doing. Let's head over and take a look.
Considering how
Actually, we should probably console Ito first. Paimon feels a teensy bit sorry for him.
I'd feel less sorry. I'd feel more sorry for him if he weren't potentially hurting little Aguara with his stunt. Still, when you can see just the size difference between Ito and Varka. I really do wish they would change Ito's character model. Those noodle arms. Quite a pity, because otherwise I actually like his design a fair bit. Well, good luck next time, Ito.
I can't believe it. My glorious journey ended at the first step.
It's your own fault for not reading the rules.
Ushi, Crimson Staff, are you guys trying to cheer me up? Well, don't you worry. We'll come back stronger than ever next time, and I'll lead us to a glorious victory, fair and square! Anyway, seeing as we came all this way, I think a little sightseeing is in order, huh? Let's go get ourselves a taste of Crod Cry culture!
I guess you've already forgotten that you were going to use the prize money to bring over Shinobu and the gang, huh? My, they're going to be annoyed with you after this, aren't they?
Seriously? Again, it's not cry!
Do you actually have any more left?
Well...
I thought so.
Hey, the Lavender Melon! I've got a little, proposition for you.
No way! If you want Mora, go earn it like everyone else!
Good luck, Ito.
Fine. Don't let me anything then. Watch me. I'll figure something out. This is a small pond, and Arataki Ito is the biggest fish around.
I see. Anybody else of interest around?
Yeah.
Nope, not seeing anyone, so let's go and observe Linnea's match. Oh, it looks like she's fighting a mushroom. I was starting to think that I was traipsing into the arena didn't seem to be the right move. Well, we'll join the spectators.
Dodge left, Lumi! Yeah?
How did you know I was gonna...
Now counterattack! Pummel it! Looking good! Let's do this!
Ignorance really is bliss, isn't it, Linnea? But it won't last forever.
You have pointy ears. Are you a fae? Well, unfortunately, she's in the middle of a match at the moment, with a large number of spectators. So what she said is of far more importance than the fact that she's watching Linnea right now.
And it's all over. We have a winner. Congratulations to Linnea and Lumi. You're through to the next round.
I can't believe it. My Iku torso.
Good job, Lumi. Oh. Traveler, Paimon, how did your match go? We won too!
You and Lumi were really in sync.
Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I think we performed pretty well out there. Not just Lumi, I was really in the zone today. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it feels like I can predict my opponent's next move. I know exactly what to do before I've even had the time to think. It's almost like I enter a different state of mind. It comes and goes, but it started after I met Lumi in the tundra. Anyway, congrats to both of us on getting through the qualifiers! Come on, let's head to Speranza, my treat! Hooray!
I noticed that our friend is missing. The lady in blue and black seems to have vanished. To be fair, I'm pretty sure that she was not present when we first entered the stands either. So, to Speranza. I'm certain that our friend will be showing up again sooner or later.
On me!
May I take your order? Turns out I'm treating a friend today, so I'd like to order the finest dish in the house. Oh, I take it you're referring to our secret menu? That's right. Tell the chef to sharpen his knife. I'm expecting surgical precision. Is that a reference to something? Yeah. The Hidden Hero. It's a novel my best friend Halka sent from Liyue. There's the chef, and he fights the bad guys with a kitchen knife. It's really cool.
It's her favorite part of the book. She's always nagging Linnea to act it out with her.
Psst! Linnea! Do you think Chef Yerva could be a hero in disguise too? He does chop vegetables super fast. Oh, I think it's definitely possible.
Not a chance, I'm afraid. Evening, everyone! What can I get you?
Why don't you choose for us? I'm treating a friend today. We're celebrating our success in the qualifiers.
Sure thing! I'll rustle up a few of my specialties then. Won't be long!
Hello? I'm ready to order.
Be right there. I gotta go. Let's play again soon, Linnea. You seem to get along really well with everyone here. Oh, that's right! Didn't you say that this used to be your home? Yes. After my parents departed, I came to live here with my friends in the conch gang.
Departed. I'm sorry to hear that.
I didn't mean like that. They're still alive and well. They just don't live around here anymore. Come to think of it, I haven't told you my story yet. I guess you'll have noticed the wings on my head by now. They're proof that I'm not human. Yeah! Paimon noticed those. Are you comfortable telling us some more? Sure. Well, it's a story that starts a long, long time ago. When I was just a kid, my wings were barely noticeable. They looked just like two little cowlicks. No one suspected there was anything unusual about me at first. Not even Mom and Dad. They were too busy to notice. But I always had this strange feeling I couldn't explain. Like I knew that all these little ways I was different from my friends couldn't just be a coincidence. Then, I was a little bit older, I read this story in a book of folktales. It was about changelings. Changelings? What are those? The story goes that some of the Snowland Fae will secretly switch their own child with a human baby, leaving their offspring to be raised by humans, while taking the human child for themselves.
I've heard similar tales, but why would the Snowland Fae choose to do that?
I know, right? The way the stories are written, it sounds like something parents make up to scare naughty kids. If you don't behave, the Fae will take you away and leave a better-behaved child in your place. It's the sort of thing that starts as a warning and evolves into folklore over time.
I'd be fascinated to hear what Flynn's makes of this.
So, obviously, I didn't take it seriously at first. But then as I grew older, I started exhibiting more and more Fae-like traits. I mean, just look at the crystals on my skin. No humans have those. It's a dead giveaway. So, you're really a changeling, huh? Did you tell your mom and dad? Bear with me, I'm getting to that. At first, I wanted to hide it from them, but eventually I plucked up the courage to tell them. I figured, even when we're scared and uncertain, it's important to face the truth head on.
Oh, and lo and behold, there's our guest again.
They were stunned, of course. It took them a while to accept it, but after the truth had sunk in, Dad sat me down and told me they'd decided to head north and look for their child that was taken. They're really good people, though. Not only did they raise me for all those years, but they left me some money in case of emergencies. After that, I grew up with my friends in the Conch Gang. All of these kids are from broken homes, but everyone supports each other, and they still live life to the fullest.
Food's ready! Talking about old times again?
Yeah, it just sort of came up in conversation. Whoa, what's all this? You've cooked up a real feast, Yerva.
Well, you did say you were treating a friend. Besides, only the best for our old boss.
Old boss? Linnea was your boss?
So you were the head honcho of the Conch Gang?
Hey, what kind of a reaction is that?
Linnea's been a fountain of knowledge ever since she was a kid. She always speaks with such authority. Everyone admired her so much that we picked her to be our boss. But the Conch Gang's only for children. Once you grow up, you have to leave, so now she's the old boss.
I've always found the logic behind that title to be a little flawed. I mean, what happens when the others grow up? Will I be the ex-old boss? Surely it won't be long before I'm the previous former ex-old boss.
We'll all be long gone from the Conch Gang by that point. As far as we're concerned, there's only one person that we'll ever think of as our old boss, and that's you.
Oh, that's really touching.
Well, if it means that much, maybe you could leave a 2,000 more a tip? Much appreciated. Miko's birthday is coming up, so we're pooling our money to get him some new clothes.
Sure thing. I'll go one better and give you 3,000. But just this once, all right? I have my own stuff to save for. Oh. What are you saving up for, Linnea? I have big plans. I want to buy a huge ship for scientific research, then take my friends on a voyage of discovery to explore all the mysteries of the world. I want to sail to all the other nations, hear the heartbeat of the jungle, the whispers of the wind, the echoes of the mountains. And one day, when I'm too old for all that, I'll combine everything I've learned into a great illustrated atlas of nature. Of course, there are other questions I hope to get answers to along the way. Like, what exactly Lumi is and where my birth parents are.
Have you tried to find them before?
Well, when I was much younger, I used to hear these strange lullabies as I was drifting off to sleep. Go, child of the Fae. Make your way to the villages and towns and seek kinship with the humans. The world of the Fae is rife with a sorrow you do not understand. They were sung in the tongue of the Fae by kind, warm voices. I can't explain why, but
Somehow, I knew that they didn't want me chasing after my origins. Still, I did visit the tundra once when I was a little older to see if I could find out anything about them. But just being there made me feel uncomfortable. Every instinct was telling me to leave. It's odd. That place is supposed to be my home, but it feels like I'm unwelcome there. Could it simply be because I'm a bird fae, so I prefer a warmer climate?
Interesting theory. It is a possibility, although one would think that one of your parents would have been a bird fae too. It's possible.
Something tells me there's gotta be more to it than that. The less I know about something, the more curious I am. One day, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. But enough about that. We're supposed to be celebrating our victories! Cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers! Paimon can't wait to dig in!
I'm stuffed. How about you guys?
Yep. Paimon's fit to burst.
Let's see. It's a little early to hit the hay. How about we get Aguara and Lumi to try a little sparring practice? The opponents are only gonna get tougher from here.
Yeah?
Looks like they're already getting in a bit of sparring. They seem to like the idea.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! They're very evenly matched. It's strange. When I was battling you, I couldn't seem to get into the zone. I had no way to predict your next move.
I wonder, are you inadvertently reading the mind of your opponent? If so, then that might explain why the Traveler... Well, rather, why you couldn't get into the zone when dealing with the Traveler. Simply because when you tried to read his mind, it failed. Ooh. Learn new skill.
Hey, I'm curious. Why does Aguara have a ribbon tied around his tail? And how did you two meet, anyway?
That's a long story.
Now that's a long story.
Yep, long indeed.
What an incredible adventure! Someday, I want to go on an adventure of my own. Show Lumi every corner of the world. There's gotta be countless stories out there waiting to be told.
Oh.
You're excited too, huh, Lumi? But most importantly, we have to figure out who you are and where you came from. Then we can track down others just like you. Maybe then you won't feel lonely anymore.
Linnea. If you asked it of me, I could, when I eventually, inevitably, go to Snezhnaya, go looking for the Fae of that region. And I know at least one other Fae who I might be able to convince to help. Though admittedly, Flynn's is not exactly a part of the Fae community so far as I'm aware. So I fear that his knowledge on this matter might be limited.
It's about time we all got some rest. Good training session, everyone. I'll see you at the arena tomorrow. Oh, we'll have to draw lots again, won't we? Hopefully we don't end up facing each other this early in the competition. Wait, no, forget I said it. I should go before I jinx it. Lumi!
See you tomorrow. Thanks for dinner.
You're welcome, bye!
Phew. Let's head back to the flagship and get some sleep. Paimon's eyes are starting to droop.
Very well then. Looks like no one else is here at present. I'm willing to bet that when we end up fighting the Wilani, we'll be doing so in this arena, so that her Kaholasaur friend can make the most of his abilities. But for now, back to the flagship. I can't help but notice we also didn't see our new friend, the Lady in Blue. She's a bit too intricately designed just to be an NPC, though. So I'm wondering, will she be playable at some point? My guess would be yes. Ah, we bump into Ito on the way. Good evening, Ito. Too bad about the competition, eh?
Waiter! Come here and taste this wild berry trail! Then look me in the eye and tell me it's fit for human consumption! It's much too sour and has a bitter aftertaste. I want my money back!
Please don't shout. I assure you the berries we use are of the highest quality. Bitter is out of the question. I think you've had too much to drink. Time to settle up and leave.
Too much to drink? I'm perfectly sober, thank you. Now you better give me this meal on the house. Otherwise...
Otherwise, what?
Huh? Who the heck are you?
Oh, I'll tell you who the heck I am. The name's Arataki. Thanks for waiting, mucho apreciado. Ito!
Oh, an Oni! It's an Oni!
He recognizes Oni?
Nice work, Ito. Keep this up and we might just have to double your bonus at the end of the month.
You're going to be here a whole month? My, that's going to be quite the mouthful. Wonder what Shinobu thinks about this, or does she even know that you're stuck here? Honestly, I assume that she guessed or presumed that you would be. So I'd be inclined to say that she'll probably turn up before this is all over to fetch him home again.
Don't you worry about a thing. As long as Ito's around, consider this establishment protected.
Well, interesting little side note, but we didn't actually get the chance to talk with Ito. Nope, looks like we don't get to talk with him. Oh well. Off to our private room. It would have been neat if we could actually still see the Kuvati writing that Columbina left for us here. Oh well. Ah. Marionette's notebook. Actually, haven't been in this room since the story quest. Now that I think about it, every time I saw Sandrone, the notebook she had with her was never exactly the same. Probably because she was someone who loved taking notes and often had new ideas. Though she is a machine, to you and your companions, Sandrone is entirely human. Her joys, sorrows, and emotions are not much different from yours. The notebook that the knave hands you is somewhat aged, with creases at the corners, as if it had been accidentally folded and then carefully smoothed out by someone. Sandrone has a lot of stories about her recorded in it. You're not sure if the knave has read them. But judging from the expression on her face when she gave you the notebook, she seems to know Sandrone very well, even without it, and is even responsible for carrying out her last wishes. Alright, short enough. I think I will read this to you guys. And then move the story along. Oh, wait, never mind. 9 pages of that. Nope, not gonna be reading that right now. If it were just the first page, then maybe, but... Oh. Okay, so we have the notebook. We can read it whenever we want. Okay. But yeah, not right now. Now, to bed.
Morning! Oh, is that the time? The draw's about to start! Come on, we gotta get moving!
Interesting. So the person next door to us had a restless evening. I wonder... Also, that first round with Ito was clearly a forced win for us. Even if I had botched the choices of my attacks, even more than I did, I suspect that they would have had Ito pull out Ushi regardless, resulting in our de facto victory, no matter how else it went. I wonder if they're going to do that again with Mualani. Obviously, Mualani would have to do something else, considering she only has the Kaholasaur friend, and, well, I don't imagine her cheating on purpose. And unlike Ito, I suspect that she'll have actually read the rules. But we shall see. Of course, I am also assuming Mualani's next. But I think that's a relatively safe bet. Unless we run into randoms, that is. Oh, Hanaya. Fluffy Flower King, huh?
Let's see. Your next opponent is... Hania! Oh, that name sounds familiar.
We met her at the Beast Tamers tournament in Sumeru. She was the runner-up in the Nilotpala Cup.
Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers now! She's been looking after our fungi friends this whole time.
Indeed.
Who do you think she's gonna partner up with for the competition? Come on, let's go say hello!
So, random it is. Not Mualani yet, and it looks like there were 2 more lots to be drawn. So that's probably going to be Linnea and Mualani. Then we'll see what order they come in.
Welcome, one and all. The round of 16 is about to begin. Our contestants for this match are the Traveler and his partner, Aguara, versus Hania and her partner, Fluffy the Flower King.
Hey, Golden Comet and Silver Companion. Good to see you again. This'll be our first proper rematch since the Nilotpala Cup. I brought my old Sumpter Beast with me this time. Looks like you're partnering with a new companion too. Let's see who wins this time around.
Alright, Fluffy Flower King. Hania and her partner, Fluffy the Flower King. Hania has full confidence in Fluffy the Flower King, and favors a direct fighting style as well. Fluffy the Flower King has high endurance, but will occasionally stop to rest. While it is resting, it becomes vulnerable, and takes increased damage from all attacks. Okay. So, charge attack. So we'll do quick attack. Ooh, that's not a lot of damage. Surprise attack. Defensive counterattack, I think. Okay. I interpreted correctly. defensive posture. Broken by charge attack. I wonder if he'll even... Ultimate. Oh, what'll it be this time?
You're even tougher than last time. But you know what? Sumpter beasts are renowned for their endurance. It's their refusal to give up that allows them to traverse huge rainforests and deserts, one step at a time. And when they charge full speed, they kick up enough dust to blot out the sky. Send them flying, Fluffy the Flower King!
Watch out!
Uh-oh. Time to dig again. Joe on his back, actually. Let's see what happens. I still have full health, so...
What?
Ooh. And then they just go off.
Looks like this isn't gonna work.
Contestants, please have your animal companions return to the arena immediately, or you'll both be disqualified.
Oh no! Come back, Fluffy!
Well. Okay, rapid assault. So, defense then. Unfortunate that we almost got disqualified there. Alright, charged attack it is then. Okay, he's going to parry. So we'll charge attack him then. Down goes the Flower King.
The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Oh, what a shame. You were so close. Even with the new partner, you're still as tough as they come. This was some bad luck running into you so early in the competition. Well, since you defeated me, you better go all the way like in the Numythrandor Cup. I can handle losing, but only to a champion. So you go show him who's boss.
I won't let you down.
All right, we're through to the quarterfinals. Let's go see who our next opponent is.
Oh, straight to the next match, eh? No sign of Linnea either. Nor of our Lady in Blue. Mysterious. I'm guessing this next one will be Mualani. Assuming I... Oh, never mind. There are 3 lots left. Ah, Mualani. And Mamala.
Let Paimon take a look. Next up is... Mualani? Oh, so we have to fight that big Holosaur next? Oh, Aguara, we're counting on you!
Don't worry. Just do your best.
Hey, Paimon noticed something when we were drawing lots. Most of the contestants have given their animal companion a cool title. Shall we come up with one for Aguara, too?
Let's see. Not especially fond of any of these, but since he's a Tepetlosaur, and thus a friend of the Children of Echoes, we'll go with the Echoing Flash.
Well, Aguara seems to like it. Awesome! Okay, let's head to the next match.
let's begin.
Are you ready to rumble? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the quarterfinals. After a fierce competition so far, we're left with the creme de la creme of the contestants. But who among them will advance to the semifinals? There's only one way to find out. Joining us to kick this round off, we have the Traveler and his partner, Aguara, versus Mualani and her partner, Mamala.
Yep, I knew you'd have the watery arena.
How you feeling today, Mamala? That's the spirit! Now let's get out there and show these not-cry folks what the people of the Springs are all about!
Give it your best, Mualani. Mualani and her partner, Mamala. Mualani uses clever tricks in combat, causing Mamala to perform feints. What you observe may be mixed with her misdirection, so analyze them carefully before reacting. However, she seems to perform a certain move out of habit just before executing a feint. So how is this going to show up? She's got her arms folded. So let's try a quick attack. Okay, so she didn't perform a feint that time. So Mualani folded her arms again. So... no feint this time either. I'm not sure. She's definitely not crossed her arms this time. Oh, we both went to defense. Okay. Okay, she's folded her arms again, so she's not fainting. Heavy strike. Last time she did a defense. Let's see if she does that again. Yep, she did. Okay. She hasn't got her arms crossed. So let's try a charge strike. Oh, whoops. Didn't get me on that one. Okay. Uh-oh. Ultimate, what'll it be?
What a tough cookie! I thought this would be way easier. You're a little Saurian doesn't play around. All right, get up close and let's settle this. Jump, Mamala! Get out of the water!
Okay. So try to get to Mamala's left. Oop. So dodge left.
Saw that one coming a mile away! Gepetlosaurs might have the advantage on land, but it's a different story in the water! Mamala! Finish him off!
Oop. Oh dear. Ooh. Oh no. Is Aguara down for the count? Ooh, yes he was. Retry challenge. I wonder, are we gonna have to fight her all the way to that point again, or... Yeah, we are. Defensive posture... No, smash. Surprise attack. Okay, so arms crossed or hands on hips, she's going straight. But it's when she has a hand on her head that she's making a feint. Oh, she's fainting. So, charge attack? Yep, charge attack worked. Now for charge attack again. Okay, time for the ultimate again.
What a tough cookie! I thought this would be way easier. Your little Saurian doesn't play around. All right, get up close and let's settle this. Jump, Mamala! Get out of the water!
Left eye. So, red herring. They knew that they had a blind spot. Dodge right this time.
Watch out!
I see.
You took advantage of Mamala's blind spot. Not bad.
Victory.
Mamala has lost the strength to fight on. The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Seriously? There's no way I just lost. Gotta hand it to you, Aguara. You are seriously strong for your age. That was incredible. Hey, you're strong too, Mamala. That one was on me. I made too many bad calls. I'm sorry. Keep it up, Aguara. I want to see you take down even more opponents. You were the best little Saurian out there today.
Good work, Aguara.
I'll leave you guys to it. Cheer up, Mamala. How about I take you for a tasty treat, huh?
Easy.
Wow! That was a nail-biting match! Paimon's heart's still racing! Anyway, Linnea will have finished her match by now too, right? Let's go see how she did! Linnea!
Is your match over already?
It sure is. Want to take a guess who won?
I guess would be you.
Judging by the smile on your face, Paimon's pretty sure it was you.
Correct! I was about to go watch the other matches. Care to join me? The next one's a pretty big deal. Someone called Celino versus the reigning champion, Yehoda.
Hmm.
Ooh, we had to watch that. Yehoda's a friend of ours, so we should be there to cheer her on.
Perfect. Well, stick around. It should be starting soon.
Yep, there's Yehoda. And Reed Miller the 13th. Oh, and it's Our Lady in black and blue.
What the? Celino's companion is a radiant blade horn? Those things are extremely hostile. How did you manage to tame it? Technically speaking, radiant blade horns are classed as monsters. But they are beasts of the wild, and they're not exactly uncommon. It's not against the rules, but still, it's gonna be a really hard one to beat.
Go for it, Yehoda! You got this!
Ignorance really is bliss, but it won't last forever.
I hope she doesn't take out her vendetta or animosity, being more generous on Yehoda.
Do you think speed alone will stop me from catching you? How about you run around and find out? Reed Miller the 13th, run that thing ragged, and then go in for the kill!
Behind you, on the right.
Reed! Her reaction time is incredible. It's almost as if she can read her opponent's mind.
The same ability as Linnea.
Dodge left, Lumi!
Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I think we performed pretty well out there. Not just Lumi, I was really in the zone today. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it feels like I can predict my opponent's next move. I know exactly what to do before I've even had the time to think. Keep it together, Reed! Jump!
He's trying to jump on your back, Hemus. Don't give him the chance. Use your wind blades to slow him down.
He's too powerful! You've gotta go for a knockout blow! Charge your lightning, Reed! Then blast him with all you've got!
I didn't know they had lightning powers. Perhaps this wasn't as one-sided a match as it initially seemed.
Deflect it back, Hemus. That was close, but the outcome is all that matters.
Reed Miller the 13th has lost the strength to fight on. Celino and Hemus are the winners!
Those wings!
Uh-oh.
Wait! Who are you? And why do you...
What? What's wrong, Linnea?
Why you have the same...
I've been through this moment so many times in my head. Imagining you sharing the same pain I feel. I thought it would bring me joy, but I guess not. You're better off with the life you have, Linnea. The less you know, the better.
My head! Don't go! Wait! Linnea!
What happened?
What happened? Why did Linnea faint? Oh, we gotta find her somewhere to lie down. Quick! Hurry!
What happened?
Oh, go get Lauma!
Was something wrong with Yehuda, too?
She's breathing normally. No obstruction of the airways. She just needs a little peace and quiet.
Oh, that's a relief. Thanks, Lauma.
My pleasure. If she has any more trouble, just let me know.
Will do. Oh, Linnea. Please wake up soon.
Good morning! Huh? Where am I? Lumi? Lumi! How strange. Where could she be? I wonder how long I was out for. Well, I'd better take a look outside.
Very windy in here. So, first-person POV of Linnea, I guess. Oh, there's Lumi.
Lumi! There you are! I've been looking all over for you. Come on, say something. Why do you look so anxious?
Looks like our contestants and their partners are in position. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner Lumi, and on the other side, we have Celino and her partner Hamus. Buckle up, folks. The semifinals are about to begin.
Wait, how is it the semifinals already? Also, how did I even get here? I don't remember a thing! Oh, I get it. I'm still dreaming.
You can do it, old boss.
Even if this is a dream, I can't let my supporters down. I'm gonna give this my all. We're up, Lumi. Let's show them what we've got.
What a spectacular duel! But Lumi has lost the strength to fight on. Meaning, Celino and Hamus have earned their place in the final!
Huh? What's going on? They're saying I lost already? This dream sucks. I want to wake up right now. I've heard that if you try really hard to open your eyes, you can force yourself awake. Did it work?
I have no idea where we are. Where am I supposed to look then? I see Lumi out there, but... well, what am I supposed to look at?
Guess not. Huh? Is Dream me writing a diary? My Adventurers Guild salary alone will never be enough to finance a research vessel. It seems my only option is to take up adventuring full-time. A research vessel? Looks like Dream Me is working hard toward my goal. But the cost is just astronomical. It could take a whole lifetime to save up for. Day 1. Got beaten up by monsters.
Not exactly an auspicious beginning.
D5. Ran for my life with Lumi. Turns out I'm getting faster.
Well, that's something, I guess.
Day 20. Asked a merchant about prices. Ships cost a fortune. But I can worry about that later. Right now, it's time for a proper meal. I'm starving. Day 72. Found a huge abandoned treasure chest. Finders keepers!
Increasing Mora seems to be a good sign.
Happy adventure anniversary to me! 1 year in! And still nowhere near rich enough to afford a ship.
Now we have a chest full of gold.
Almost got scammed! Note to self, secondhand ships aren't to be trusted. Good job I was wary and checked it over thoroughly before committing. You really do get what you pay for.
Mora's gone. But we have some interesting trinkets instead.
Finally beat that pesky thing. Hoping the materials I gathered recently will fetch a good price. The diary ends here. Hold on. Is this a deed for the purchase of a large ship? And I've signed it! Could it be? A dream come true! The Golden Beagle! What a wonderful dream! The ship gently swaying as it carries me to a faraway land. Oh, what a feeling! Let me check the chart. Next stop, Guyan Stone Forest. That place is steeped in myths and stories. I've only ever seen it in picture books. From there, it's on to Dragonspine. Wow, a snow-capped mountain! I've always wanted to visit, but never dared to.
Museum shelf? Quite a few local exotic pieces. Well, looks like you've been to Chenyu Vale.
What's this? Clearwater jade? Pretty sure this can only be found in Chenyu Vale. It's so beautiful. It looks like this ship has sailed to many places already. Makes sense. As soon as I buy my research vessel, I'll be off and away to voyage non-stop.
Linnea, you've been really down the last couple of days. What's up? You're not seasick, are you? I've left your lunch by the door. Make sure to get some good rest once you've eaten.
Coming!
Went from a ship to a cave.
Where am I now? I feel so sore and tired. Wait, but I thought I was dreaming. Why do I feel like this? Is this some sort of lucid dream? Whatever. I'd better take a look outside. Clearwater jade. Didn't I see this on the ship just now? Why is it in pieces? And these books, how did they end up in this cave?
How could this happen?
I'm right here, by your side.
We're never getting back, are we? We're done for. It's all over.
What happened? I thought I was on the ship. Is this the Golden Beagle? But why? It's just a dream, though, right? Come on, get a grip, Linnea. It's not real. None of this is real.
Stranded on an island somewhere.
It's been many long years since the Golden Beagle sank. The diary again. How long is this terrible dream going to last? I'd love to say I'm over it now, but the truth is it still gets me down sometimes. It's like there's a heavy stone that's blocking up my heart, constantly weighing me down.
Well, she made it home again.
Maybe a walk in the courtyard will take my mind off things. Besides, my sister should be here soon. I can wait for her outside.
Your sister? Would that be Seleno?
Sister? Who am I talking about? So many dreams, one after the other. My brain can barely process it all.
Linnea!
Huh? That voice sounds familiar.
Over here. Did you get my letter, Linnea? I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Come back to the tundra with me, so we can be with Mom and Dad one last time.
Selena? She's my sister? Mom and Dad? One last time?
This is the natural circle of life. We don't live that much longer than humans. This day was always going to come. I can't pretend I'm not sad. But at the same time, I wonder how an ordinary person would react to hearing this news. At the very least, they wouldn't have to endure this horrid feeling of having tears they're unable to shed. After all, we've already seen how all of this would unfold, long before it ever came to pass. Remember, when you passed out during that competition? You saw it all as you lay there, unconscious. At the time, you thought it was just a dream.
What is she talking about? No. No. This can't be true.
I understand how you feel. One moment you're gazing into the future from the past, the next, you're there, looking back at where it all began. When these two perspectives collide, how can the journey not feel like a dream? Time flies. One day, we too will grow old. Is it even possible to live a life without regrets?
A long time ago, my friends and I talked about our dreams. Mine was to buy a research vessel and explore the mysteries of the world. Then, when too old for a life of adventure, I'd combine everything I'd learned into an illustrated atlas of nature. My entire life is recorded in these pages. Maybe one day, a long time from now, someone will open them and see that there are sections on the formation and evolution of certain creatures and environments that remain blank. Whoever you are, I entrust the task of filling those blank pages to you. The end of my time grows near, and I can no longer travel very far.
I wonder... Flynn's is centuries old, so I presume that he is a different kind of Fae. I wonder, is this Seleno's doing? A vision that she imparted to Linnea? A whole lot of critters about. And from many different regions, too. Numi. Where are we now?
This feels like an illusion, yet at the same time, so real. The end of life. So this is what death feels like. I still feel some faint sensations in my stiffening body, but I can't so much as move a finger. As the warmth flows out of me, I feel no pain. Just the emptiness that remains after everything else has slipped away. So it wasn't a dream, after all. It's all...
Oh, Linnea, you're awake! Oh, you were out for a long time. You must be starving. Do you want something to eat? Linnea, why are you crying?
What time is it?
It's evening. And it's the day after the quarterfinals. We were watching the match between Seleno and Yehoda when you ran over and grabbed Seleno's arm. Then, you just passed out. Do you have any recollection?
Did you have a nightmare? What happened?
So many things came flooding into my head, one after another. The end of the competition, things from my future. Even the very end of my life. When I finally had to bid farewell to the world. Some moments were joyful, others painful. All of it felt so real. I don't know how to describe it, but it was terrifying.
So rather than mind reading, visions of the future? Perhaps Seleno knows more.
Good point. You passed out right after grabbing her. Plus, she said a load of cryptic-sounding stuff. She has to know something about what's going on. Still, is it really a good idea to go looking for her? What if the same thing happens again?
True. It could trigger more of those vivid dreams.
Do you remember when we were at Speranza and I told you guys about my childhood? Well, there were a few details I left out. I wasn't a very cheerful kid, nor was I all that brave. Before I told my human parents about being a Fae, I spent so many sleepless nights tossing and turning. I knew what might happen once I told them. I desperately hoped they'd say, Linnea, even if you aren't our child, we still love you. But I knew that was impossible. Their own human child was out there somewhere, as were my Fae parents. Our family was a lie. And all lies unravel with time. So, even though I was terrified, and even though I knew I might end up an unwanted child, I eventually mustered the courage to tell them. I did what I thought was right. I knew things might not turn out how I hoped, but I wasn't going back on my decision. The same applies this time. I have to see Celino.
Oh, Linnea.
I'm now realizing that I have no idea where she is. Oh, don't tell me I have to wait until the next round of the competition.
Huh? Aguara, do you know where Celino is?
I think he wants us to follow.
Do you remember Celino's scent? That's amazing! You're the best, Aggie! All right, I think I'm about ready to do this. No use delaying it any longer. Let's go!
Yep. Looks like we're not getting a say in the matter, so onward we go. I wonder if she's at the flagship. Well, we certainly are heading in that direction. Let me guess. The person in the room next to ours was actually Celino. Alright, into the flagship we go.
Huh? The flagship? What are we doing here?
Ah, Lualani's here.
People seem to really dig the drinks here. I wonder if I should take some back for Granny Seat Lolly.
I'm sure she'd appreciate it. No sign of any other not Cry natives. Yeah, just like I thought. Our neighbor.
After all that, Celino's staying in the room right next to ours? No wonder Aguara could pick up her scent.
Is anyone there? You're sure this is the right room? Celino, I know you're in there. Please, I need to talk to you. Celino.
I'm not here. R2? Am not. Quit bothering me.
Not a chance. If you don't open the door, I'll be waiting right here outside until you change your mind. I have so many questions to ask you. Can you at least answer this one? Who are you to me? Are you my sister? Open the door!
All right. Stop yelling. Come in.
That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Take a seat. Just to be clear, I wasn't expecting visitors, so I can't offer you much in the way of comfort. Curiosity is a dangerous trait, Linnea. You're gonna regret coming here. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be regretting it already. Will you please answer me now? Why do we have the same wings on our heads? Why did I pass out when I touched you? And why did I see all those...
Visions of your future?
So, it wasn't a dream after all.
Of course not. Linnea, you're an avid student of the natural world. Surely you're aware of the 6 most common types of Fae?
The Vila, Domovoy, Leshy, Volkodlok, Snegovic, and Jack Frosts.
Right. Well, there are many less common varieties, too. The legendary Lantern Fae, the Sirens, with their lilting songs, and us, the Augury Birds. We foretell both disaster and delight, gazing upon the past dawn and future night. Others fear and revere our might, while we alone
detest our plight. I've never heard of an augury bird before, or the poem you just recited.
That's hardly a surprise. You can count the number of augury birds alive today on one hand. And that includes you and me.
So it's true then. We really are family.
Family.
So there are no more than 5 augury birds? And they mentioned the lantern fae, so I suppose that's Flynn's.
Augury birds are born with a peculiar ability. We can see crossroads in the flow of fate. Immutable future events that all paths will lead to.
Are you talking about prophecies?
We've met other people with the ability to see the future.
Doesn't surprise me. Humanity has many ways of observing fate. The stars, the ley lines. Our abilities are feeble in comparison. We can only see our own fates. If a friend wants to know their future, or someone is concerned about the destiny of the world, we're powerless to help. But the way it feels to witness your own fate, I trust you understand by now, Linnea.
It certainly wasn't fun. Those prophecies brought a flood of emotions with them, from excitement to frustration to bitterness. By the end, all I was left with was a kind of numb emptiness. I had a goal in life, and before I even had the chance to start fighting for it, I saw how it would end. It's like someone spoiled the ending of a story I was really enjoying.
Wait till you've tried to defy fate and found how powerless you are to change it. That's when the real suffering begins.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw, yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is an immutable force. I can but lament as the inevitable unfolds. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future is nothing more for him than slowly crush his spirit.
I wonder, can the Traveler alter fate? Change the flow? After all, he's not a native of Tevat, and even Irminsul has no effect on him. Could he break the fates of Linnea and Celino? It becomes all but meaningless to know it.
When you know every joy and every sorrow you'll ever experience, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Like you said, it leaves you with a numb emptiness. Generation after generation of augury birds lived with this burden. Until you were born, and our parents found the only solution they could think of.
Abandoning her, in the hopes that she would simply not manifest this prophetic ability. Yet, one does have to wonder, surely, knowing the future would in itself change it? Simply choosing not to go through with something ought to do some manipulation for what happens.
If an augury bird is set far from the Fae to grow up among humans, the awakening of their prophetic abilities could be delayed.
So that's how I became a changeling. What about the child I was switched with? What happened to her?
Don't worry, she had the opposite problem to you. She needed to live among the Fae. She was born with a strange, rare disease that humans cannot cure. If she hadn't been switched, she would have died a long time ago. Our parents saved her life, then raised her as their own. Eventually, her birth parents came to find her, and now they're living together in Snezhnograd.
I see. Wow. It all makes sense now. But there's still one thing you haven't explained. Those things you said before I fainted. What did you mean by all that?
I meant exactly what I said. I don't like you.
But why?
No reason.
So we're back to this? If you won't tell me, I'll have to guess myself. Celino, are you jealous of me?
Good guess. But I wouldn't call it jealousy. More like resentment. By the time our parents came up with a solution for you and sent you off to live with the humans, I was already tormented by visions. If I'd been born just a few years later. How cruel fate can be. Mom and Dad would sneak over to Nodcry to see you sometimes. They talked about you non-stop. Even that human child got more attention than me. I came with them once, to Nodcry. When I saw you there in the distance, living your carefree life, I was torn apart by jealousy. But I had to pretend that nothing was wrong. Even that I wished you well. Did no one ever consider how I felt? What was I to them? A reject? A failure? A pitiful wretch abandoned by fate?
Oh, Celino.
All of this led to me deciding, a long time ago, that when you were old enough, I'd come pay you a visit. My plan was to tell you the truth about everything. And then, you would share in my suffering. I know. What kind of horrible person would want to do that to someone? Someone like me, apparently.
Then, why did you hide from me? You really want me to keep guessing?
It was because I found out the image of you I'd built up in my head. Of happy-go-lucky Linnea, spoiled by her parents and coddled by fate. It was all just a fantasy. I overheard you, and Speranza, talking about your past. Desperately trying to hide the truth about who you were. Somehow getting by with a ragtag bunch of kids in the conch gang. You described it so nonchalantly. But it was eating me up, inside. In that moment, I didn't want to see you suffer, and I couldn't go on resenting you any longer. I just wanted to hold you tight and tell you everything will be fine, that you still have a family.
Hey, sis. You're really not cut out to be a villain. So much for making me suffer, huh? Now you're the one crying and I have to comfort you. But I understand now. That feeling you had, it wasn't resentment. You were just lonely. I've always wondered about my real family. I'm so glad you were willing to see me, sis.
Thank you. All of you. This is not how I expected this to go.
Don't mention it. Paimon thinks it's always best to get everything off your chest. That way, everyone can go back to being happy.
You're right, Paimon. I haven't been this happy in a long time. Hey, Celino. I was wondering, how did you end up with a Radiant Bladehorn as your partner? All the ones I've seen in the wild have been hyper-aggressive. They certainly wouldn't let me get close enough to touch them.
We met that time when Mom and Dad brought me to see you in Nodcry. Hemus was still a baby then. Must have gotten separated from his parents. I ended up looking after him for a while. I suppose our friendship was preordained. Just like my upcoming victory in this competition. An immutable crossroads in the flow of fate.
Immutable?
You're welcome to try to fight it, if you want. Prepare to experience just how cruel fate can be. Leave this competition and fly somewhere far away. I promise you, something will happen to force you right back here. Or if you prefer, you could go all out and try to beat me. But I have both luck and superior strength on my side. It's a goal few will never overcome. The prophecies we see are the meeting points of every possible path. There are many possible roads into the future. But they all lead to the same destination in the end.
Now that I know the pain of seeing my own fate for myself, I have to ask, how have you kept it going all these years?
I learned to submit to fate. I just have to accept what will happen. There's no other choice. Since the outcome can't be changed, how I get there doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Every crossroad I've foreseen is a curse. So the best I can do is chase a little happiness in the unknowns between them. But what about you, Linnea? What's your perspective?
I think I see things differently. How about we continue this conversation after the tournament? I'd rather give you my answer then.
All right, just don't get your hopes up about the future. I don't want to see the disappointment tear you apart.
I'll be fine, trust me. Anyway, we'll leave it there for today. See you in the arena! It's getting pretty late. We should all get some sleep. You're staying at the flagship too, right? No need to see me out. I'll be fine. Oh, and thanks so much for keeping me company today. Good night.
Well, that took a few interesting twists and turns. And I think I'll take this opportunity to go to my own rest. So we'll end it here for today. And yes, I do realize that means the next episode will be starting with us going to bed. But, as we've already, well past the hour mark, I'll make do. So, if you enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do check out my Elden Ring Let's Play, as well as my playthrough of the Genshin Impact main story. And if you want to check out my own creative work, check out Dragons Falling from the Sky. And, as always, have a good day.
Our drink recommendations?